Barbara Stanwyck, born Ruby Catherine Stevens on July 16, 1907, in Brooklyn, New York, endured a childhood marked by hardship and resilience. Her mother died when she was just 4, and shortly afterward, her father abandoned the family, leaving Stanwyck and her siblings to navigate life largely on their own. She spent time in foster homes and was raised primarily by her older sister, experiences that shaped her independent spirit. From an early age, Stanwyck learned self-reliance and determination, traits that would define both her personal and professional life. These formative challenges instilled in her an unshakable work ethic, emotional strength, and a determination to overcome adversity, laying the foundation for a remarkable career in entertainment. Stage beginnings and Broadway breakthrough. Stanwyck began her performing career on stage, working as a chorus girl in nightclubs and in vaudeville before transitioning to Broadway. Her first significant break came in 1926 with the play The Noose, which brought her critical acclaim and drew Hollywood's attention. This exposure marked the start of a rapid ascent into film. Her debut came in the silent movie Broadway Nights in 1927, where she demonstrated early talent. Unlike many silent film actors, Stanwyck successfully transitioned to talkies, proving she possessed both a commanding voice and screen presence. Her stage experience, combined with her adaptability, allowed her to navigate the evolving entertainment industry at a time when many contemporaries faltered. Rise to Hollywood stardom. Throughout the 1930s and 1940s, Barbara Stanwyck became one of Hollywood's most admired and bankable stars. She was celebrated for her versatility, capable of portraying complex, intelligent, and resilient women with equal skill. In Stella Dallas, 1937, she delivered a moving performance as a self-sacrificing mother, earning her first Academy Award nomination. She balanced this dramatic depth with comedic brilliance in The Lady Eve, 1941, where her timing and charm captivated audiences alongside Henry Fonda. In 1944, Double Indemnity solidified her place as a film noir icon, redefining the femme fatale archetype. Her ability to move effortlessly between genres set her apart, establishing her as a multifaceted star with enduring appeal across decades of filmmaking. Personal life and first marriage. Barbara Stanwyck married fellow actor Frank Fay on August 26, 1928, after meeting him during the Broadway play Burlesque. Initially, their union seemed glamorous, a high-profile match within the theatrical community. However, beneath the surface, their relationship was troubled. Fay, known for his temper and heavy drinking, reportedly became abusive and emotionally distant. Stanwyck's career quickly eclipsed his own, creating tension and resentment. In 1932, they adopted a son, Dion, later Anthony Dion Fay, in hopes of stabilizing their family life. Despite her dedication to motherhood, the marriage deteriorated, culminating in divorce on December 30, 1935. Stanwyck retained custody of her son, taking on the dual roles of single mother and leading Hollywood actress, a balancing act that demanded extraordinary strength. Relationship with her son. Stanwyck's relationship with Dion remained challenging as he grew older. Her own strict upbringing and reserved nature influenced her approach to parenting. Though she sought to raise Dion with care, discipline, and guidance, emotional distance developed between them. The pressures of her career, combined with her natural independence and intensity, contributed to estrangement in later years. Despite these difficulties, Stanwyck remained devoted in her own way, maintaining consistency and structure in his life. Unfortunately, their bond never fully recovered, leaving an enduring rift. Stanwyck's experience reflected the complexities faced by many pioneering women balancing professional ambition with motherhood in an era that offered little support or recognition for such dual responsibilities. Romantic life and privacy. After her first marriage ended, Stanwyck continued to focus on her career while carefully managing her personal life. She dated actor Robert Taylor beginning in 1936, though she maintained discretion, reflecting her preference for privacy. Even as her fame grew, she kept her philanthropy largely out of the public eye, quietly supporting struggling actors, children in need, and Catholic charities. Her dedication to charity work demonstrated her enduring empathy, a reflection of her difficult early life. Stanwyck's elegance, dignity, and desire for a low-profile personal life contrasted sharply with the glamour and sensationalism often associated with Hollywood. This careful balance between fame and privacy became a hallmark of her enduring public persona, television career, and later roles. In the 1960s and beyond, Barbara Stanwyck transitioned seamlessly to television, becoming one of the first major film stars to achieve sustained small-screen success. From 1965 to 1969, she portrayed Victoria Barclay, the strong-willed matriarch in the Big Valley, earning 3 Emmy Awards for her performance. This era demonstrated her adaptability, proving she could remain relevant as the entertainment industry evolved. Stanwyck later appeared in high-profile television miniseries, including The Thornbirds, 1983, for which she won a Golden Globe. Even into her 70s, she continued to work with poise and authority, defying conventional limitations on aging actresses and setting a precedent for longevity and versatility in a career that spanned 6 decades. Challenges and health struggles. Despite professional success, Stanwyck faced serious personal challenges later in life. In 1981, she endured a traumatic home invasion at her Beverly Hills residence, during which an intruder assaulted her and stole valuable personal jewelry. This incident left a psychological impact, highlighting that even celebrated stars were not immune to danger. A year later, during filming for The Thornbirds, she inhaled a large amount of stage smoke, triggering severe bronchitis. A lifelong smoker since the age of 9, the exposure worsened pre-existing damage to her lungs. These experiences, combined with long-term smoking, contributed to declining health, illustrating the intersection of personal vulnerability and the physical toll of decades in a demanding profession. Final years and legacy. Barbara Stanwyck passed away on January 20, 1990, at St. John's Health Center in Santa Monica, California, at age 82. Her official cause of death was congestive heart failure complicated by chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, the result of lifelong smoking. Stanwyck spent her final days surrounded by close friends and caregivers, adhering to her lifelong desire for privacy. She requested no funeral or public memorial, reflecting her characteristic discretion and self-determination. Her ashes were scattered over Lone Pine, California, a location emblematic of her iconic work in Western films. This final act honored her enduring connection to the landscapes and stories that had shaped both her personal life and professional legacy. Enduring impact and memory. Barbara Stanwyck's career and life remain a testament to resilience, talent, and independence. From an orphan child in Brooklyn to a Hollywood icon and Emmy-winning television star, she navigated personal and professional challenges with determination and grace. Her performances redefined the roles available to women in film, blending vulnerability and strength in unforgettable ways. Off-screen, her philanthropic efforts reflected a quiet generosity that complemented her public accomplishments. Stanwyck's legacy endures in the memorable characters she brought to life, the barriers she broke for women in entertainment, and the example of perseverance and dignity she embodied throughout a long, extraordinary life.